Welcome back. This morning's Consumer Confidential is all about Christmas trees. It's that time of year. NBC News investigative and consumer correspondent Vicki Nguyen shows us how to pick out the perfect tree for your home.
Had you cut down a tree before?
I'm excited to see
No,
this.
never.
Really?
Never. Yeah, and I'm glad it's all documented on camera for the first time. If you are splurging for a real tree, and so many more people are this year, we're showing you what to look for and how to choose a healthy tree. And did you know some trees are actually better if you have pets? Once you get it home, we're going to show you what to do with it to make sure it doesn't dry out or endanger your family.
It's the centerpiece of the holidays for many families. A beautiful tree, the decorations, the lights, and that familiar aroma. But keep it watered because a dry Christmas tree could lead to this in seconds. While rare, each year there are an average of 160 Christmas tree fires.
Fortunately, it's easy to prevent a Christmas tree fire, and to learn how, I've come here to the Emmerich Tree Farm in Warwick, New York, to show you what to look for before you bring home a Christmas tree. How old is a tree like this?
That's about 9 years.
Kurt Emmerich started growing trees here 13 years ago. He showed me what to look for in a healthy tree to last through the holidays without drying out.
You want to look for color. This has got a nice dark green color.
That's
right?
beautiful.
You look at the overall vigor of the tree. You test the branches to see if the needles are coming out when you run your fingers over.
When I do this, I'm not seeing a lot of needles coming off.
Right.
That's a good sign.
That's right.
That means it's got a lot of water left.
Yep.
Kurt only tags the trees he's selling this year, but some farms don't. So keep an eye out for these signs on a tree you should avoid.
Overall, you can see there's quite a bit of brown on it.
Oh yeah, look at all
see
those needles.
Yeah, all the needles. What happened is this tree had frost damage in the spring.
And when it comes to Christmas classics, you'll see pine, firs, and spruce for sale most often.
The pine has these really nice, soft, long needles. You just want to be careful because they can get caught in the bottom branches, so give it a good shake before you bring it inside. Firs are some of the most common Christmas trees. Their needles are softer and they don't shed as much. They have an awesome smell, but the thing is, the branches are a little weaker for ornaments. This is a spruce, and you can tell by these silvery green needles. The branches are really strong for holding up ornaments, but the spikes can be painful, which is actually a great deterrent for cats who like to climb trees.
Time for me to pick out my tree.
Kurt, I think I found one I like. What do you say?
If you like the firs, that'll have that citrusy smell. Very good choice.
At Emmerich Tree Farm, you cut down the tree yourself.
You get down there and you put that saw a couple inches above the ground, probably.
Okay.
So I get to sawing and a little jawing.
This is
Yeah, this
a
is the hard
workout.
way.
This is hard. How many breaks do we get? I'm gonna do it. Am I making any progress at all?
Oh, yeah. You're about halfway.
Halfway.
Yep, halfway.
Ah! Feel like I haven't made any progress.
But you got to keep the saw moving, not your lips.
Finally,
Timber!
All right. Now what do I do, Kurt?
Well, you grab the tree and you drag it up the hill.
and he wasn't kidding.
All right, here we go.
I had to work for my tree, which was kind of fun. But you can also skip the labor by buying a pre-cut tree.
You look at the color, the overall health of the tree.
And what if it's already all wrapped up?
Ask them to unwrap it. Don't be shy.
When you get home, be sure to give the base of your tree a fresh cut. That way it can absorb water more easily. Try to get it in your tree stand within 2 hours.
Once we got the tree in the stand, what's next?
You got to water it every day.
And to make it easier, look for one of these. It's called a watering elf.
When trimming your tree, remember,
If you have pets, be careful if you're decorating with peppermint sticks. These can be toxic for them. Before putting any lights on the tree, make sure you check for frayed wires. This is what causes a lot of Christmas tree fires. And if you see wires like this, just throw out the lights.
taking care. So your holidays are merry and bright.
Wow, that's impressive work.
Thank you. Thank
Are
you.
you
By
still
the way,
sore?
yeah, I was sore for 3 days after both arms. I don't know why. So we did actually decorate that tree. We brought it home. It's
That's
a little bit of like a
awesome.
Charlie Brown tree, but we have it there. There it is. In the living room. We had so much fun decorating it. Here's a good tip, though. Kurt says wait 24 hours before you decorate because you want to see if your tree is actually drinking the water once it's in the stand. If it isn't, which happened to us actually, you got to take the tree down, give it a fresh cut, and you don't want to have ornaments on it when you do that.
Good point.
Yeah.
I also noticed that with our tree, just where it's positioned in our house, it's right in front of a forced hot air vent.
Yes.
I mean, Is
that your tree,
ensure that the
Village?
trees? Yeah, that is our tree. It actually turned out really
It's
good.
pretty.
But how do you ensure that it stays alive for a long period of time?
You know, I'm seeing this new Christmas tree preserver, and we bought it this year for the first time. You add that to the water, so check the water levels often. And then also, you know, if you are considering buying a fake tree, which I know you have one in your bedroom, is
Yes,
that
we
right?
do.
Okay.
They prefer Forever Tree.
Forever tree. Okay, I like that. Okay, Forever tree. Yes. Well, then those actually are fine. They'll last forever. You just want to check the CPSC rating to see how it's like fire rated.
Okay.
They are
I'm gonna
more
tell
fire
you.
resistant. That's what you're looking for.
I found a game changer last year. It was on a seconds table at my local hardware store, Chatham Hardware, for like $89.
Yeah.
I got an electric DeWalt small
A chainsaw.
Nick and I went out. It's not that big. In fact, we got a little video of it. It's not that big.
cute.
And basically, it went through the tree
You guys.
like a hot knife through butter. It was down in 20 seconds. And then to avoid, it's the shaker.
Yes.
You put it in. This avoid this way anything, any snow or owls that are in there. Get shaken out.
Knock Rocky out.
It's fantastic.
We cut ours down yesterday, and I got to tell you, I said to Lindsay as I was cutting it down, next year, chainsaw. So this just confirms.
All right.
You're going to buy a chainsaw for that one day of the year,
Yes.
Craig Melvin.
No,
You go out to
I
the
just
street.
actually want a chainsaw.
Yeah, just for fun. Because what could go wrong?
We're cutting down a lot more than just trees.
That's you.
Vicky,
All right.
thank you so much. Coming up next.